Yes, if A made a proposal to B in June 2017 and B accepted it in August 2017, it can still be considered a valid acceptance, as long as the acceptance was made within a reasonable time. However, the specific circumstances of the proposal and the nature of the agreement would need to be considered to determine if the time frame between June and August is indeed considered reasonable in that context. Key points to remember. 1. Acceptance must be within a reasonable time. Under the Indian Contract Act, an acceptance must be communicated within a reasonable time frame after the proposal is made. 2. No specific time limit mentioned. If the proposer, A, doesn't specify a time limit for acceptance, the acceptance must be made within a reasonable time based on the nature of the agreement. And 3. Factors affecting reasonable time. Factors like the urgency of the deal, the nature of the subject matter, and customary practices in the relevant field can influence what constitutes a reasonable time. Yes, if A made a proposal to B in June 2017 and B accepted it in August 2017, it is generally considered a valid acceptance, as long as the proposal was still open and no specific time limit for acceptance was stated. However, the validity could depend on the specific circumstances in the applicable laws, particularly if the nature of the proposal required a prompt response. Key points to consider. 1. Acceptance within a reasonable time. Even without a specified time frame, acceptance must be made within a reasonable time, based on the nature of the proposal and the prevailing circumstances. 2. No counter-offer. A valid acceptance must mirror the original proposal without adding any new conditions or changes, which would constitute a counter-offer and potentially negate the original proposal. And 3. Communication of acceptance. For the acceptance to be valid, it must be communicated to the proposer, A. Potential issues to consider. Revocation of offer. If A explicitly revoked their offer before B's acceptance in August, then the acceptance would not be valid. Nature of the proposal. In certain situations, like a time-sensitive offer for a rapidly fluctuating market, a delay in acceptance could be considered unreasonable and invalidate the acceptance.